Good afternoon, everyone. Buenas tardes, and thank you for being here today. To our neighbors, our community leaders, artists, small business owners, and youth and families, this moment belongs to all of you. Today is about more than a funding announcement. It's about showing what happens when we finally invest in East San José, with intention, respect, and of course, urgency. The city's $3 million investment in La Placita is playing a major role in unlocking long overdue investment in our community. These dollars will help turn vision into reality, activate spaces that have sat empty for far too long, and send a clear message. East San José is worthy and deserving of bold, sustained public investment. La Placita is proof of what happens when we put community first. This space will uplift local artists and youth, expand cultural programming, support our local small businesses, increase access to healthy and affordable food, and bring essential services to the families who need them most. There's no question East San José should be a priority for this city. We are an economic engine. Our residents power this city's workforce, and our small businesses drive local commerce. Our culture brings creativity, pride, and opportunity to this region. And when East San José thrives, the city of San José thrives. That belief is at the heart of my East San José revitalization plan, a plan built on La Comunidad, grounded in economic empowerment, neighborhood beautification, and public safety, accountability, and of course, equitable investment. The La Placita project touches every one of these pillars. I'm especially proud to work in partnership with Jessica Paz-Cedillos in the School of Arts and Culture. Mexican Heritage, yes, please, round of applause. Mexican Heritage Plaza is not just a site on a map. It is a cultural landmark, a gathering place, and a symbol of who we are and where we have come from. For too long, East San José has been asked to wait. Well, today, that changes. It represents something different. It represents the city stepping up to help right historical wrongs, not just with words, but with solid action. La Placita shows us what's possible when the city, the community, and our nonprofit partners come together, and this is just the beginning. So I want to, again, give it up for Jessica Paz-Cedillos, her incredible team at School of Arts and Culture. Their leadership turned community vision into real investment and a real space for our families, artists, and small businesses. And they have made this future investment possible. I now have the honor of welcoming Jessica Paz-Cedillos, CEO of School of Arts and Culture at MHP.
All right, buenas tardes. Yes. Thank you for being here. For those who I haven't met, I'm Jessica Paz-Cedillos, CEO at the School of Arts and Culture at the Mexican Heritage Plaza. I've spent over a decade working at the intersection of arts, culture, and community development in East San José. And across all of that work, one thing has remained constant. Strong cities are built through trust, not transactions. That's what today is really about. This is not a groundbreaking. It's a moment to recognize an important partnership and what becomes possible when government and community grow something together over time. Years ago, when the City of San José named the School of Arts and Culture the permanent operator of the Mexican Heritage Plaza, we took that responsibility seriously. Not as a contract, but as stewardship. You see, this site is sacred. This is where César Chávez organized. where families gathered long before there were stages or classrooms. Being entrusted with this place meant being accountable, not only for programming, but for protecting its history, its relevance, and its future in East San Jose. Over time, that commitment built trust with the city. Because of that trust, when COVID hit, La Plaza became a place where, in partnership with the city and others, including Gardner Health Services and the Si Se Puede Collective, we saved lives. We showed up for the community, for food distribution, testing, and vaccination, because this is where families already were. This is where trust already lived. Today's $3 million Intenta award from the Housing Department grows directly out of that same relationship. It reflects city leadership that recognizes the importance of this neighborhood. We are grateful to Mayor Mahan for his early investment in this project, and to Councilmember Peter Ortiz and the Housing Department for continuing to walk alongside us in a way that aligns public resources with community vision. Our city has made a choice to invest in cultural institutions and the local nonprofits that steward them, to treat us not as vendors, but as long-term partners in city building. Across the Bay Area, many look to San Jose as a model for how government can work with community-based organizations to anchor neighborhoods, preserve culture, and drive inclusive development. That is something this city should be very proud of. Through La Placita and the broader La Avenida Cultural District effort, we are expanding our footprint, not to grow an organization, but to strengthen a main business and community corridor, to support the local entrepreneurs who stayed, to create space for artists, to co-locate nonprofit and family wellness services, and to turn long vacant property into something that truly serves this neighborhood. And it's important to say clearly, East San Jose matters to the future of this city. The Mexican Heritage Plaza and La Placita sit on a major transit corridor, a 1-mile walk from the future BART station, and a 7-minute drive from downtown. This is not the margins of San Jose. This is a neighborhood that has always shaped the city's culture, workforce, and civic life, and it deserves investment that reflects that. Now, I'm going to wrap up soon, but before I do that, I want to honor someone who should be here with us today. Chris Esparza, our former Director of Community Development, helped lay the early vision for this work. He believed deeply that community-rooted development could be done differently, with culture, dignity, and local leadership at the center. We miss him, and we carry this forward in his honor. And to be clear, you will be receiving an invitation to our groundbreaking ceremony on January 29th. Today is about celebrating partnership. On the 29th, we bring our shovels. I'll end with this. I'm incredibly grateful to the City of San Jose, the Housing Department, Councilmember Ortiz. We would not be here without that partnership and without your support. Thank you. Okay, so now it is my honor to introduce Guillermo Viveros, CEO of Gardner Health Services.
Two amazing speeches, incredible way to kick this off. Very pleased with the partnership between Gardner and School of Arts and Culture at the Mexican Heritage Plaza. And I want to get a little bit of history, kind of, how this came together. I mean, this collaboration goes back a while. It really started during the COVID period. We actually got together, both agencies, to develop a walk-in site and also administer vaccinations when actually the ability to get vaccinated was pretty difficult. I mean, and I think the one thing we did do is we got national attention by what we did here in San Jose. It's basically a model of how we can collaborate to really bring what the community needed in a way that made sense. I mean, for me personally, I was actually vaccinated here originally because it was so much more difficult to get vaccinated at my provider. It was just amazing that I came here to get it. I was actually on the board for Gardner when that happened. So it's just an example when we do things together, we can really bring value to the people we serve. I think following that success, we built on that success through partnership to what Jessica brought up before. That partnership continued. We were able to raise money to be able to actually purchase the building across the street in collaboration. It's been there for a while. It was an amazing opportunity for us. We were actually able to partner really closely with ZOAC. I think that partnership was key to actually opening up our site. Our site actually opened up on September 2nd. And the good thing is actually it enables us to continue to basically deliver the health care required on the east side. We're able to do medical, dental, chiropractor, and we also have specialty for health. It's split about 50-50 between the site. And again, it's really in partnership with Jessica and the work we did together. Because we ran into some hurdles along the way, and I think we're able to collaborate and show that we can partner effectively to deliver what we needed. Now it's our turn to give back. When you start building out your area, we'll be there to continue to partner together with you. So that'd be really helpful. Overall, again, very excited that we're going to continue to build out the space across the street. Ultimately, we'll have 10,000 square feet, 18,000, I think, on the ZOAC side. But again, really excited to do that. And I think ultimately, I'll end with this. I think this partnership really, the folks that are really going to benefit are the residents of the east side. And I think it's a way to basically co-locate a range of services and leverage the combined resource to deliver something for the community. And when I really look at it, because I went back and really kind of had conversations with my team, is really our ability to kind of partner to enable us to do this. I think independently, I think both sides would have been a little more challenging, but to come together, really basically leverage our resources in a way that we work together, enable us to basically deliver what we need in this space. So again, appreciate, I really take to heart the partnership that we developed with ZOAC. And I hope that it basically continues as we basically bring more community to the folks in this area. With that, I'd like to introduce, I'd like to introduce Helen Masamori, Chair, Alum Rock, Santa Clara Street Business Association.
Good afternoon, and thank you, everybody, for being here. My name is Helen Masamori. I'm the president of Alum Rock Santa Clara Business Association. I'm here representing over 400 small businesses that keep this corridor active every day. For a long time, many of us watched this building across the street sit vacant. Today represents possibility. La Placita brings lives back to this block. It brings foot traffic, activity, and new energy. And just as importantly, it supports the businesses that stay while creating opportunity for others to grow. When corridors are activated, businesses are stronger. Families feel safer, and neighborhoods feel alive. What makes this project different is that it's rooted here. It centers local entrepreneurs, it builds on what already exists, and it turns a long empty space into something that serves the whole community. On behalf of the Business Association, thank you the City of San Jose, the Mayor Mahan, Councilmember Ortiz, and the School of Arts and Culture, and the founders for investing in this corridor, and the people who work here every day. We are excited to welcome La Placita as a new anchor for a business and neighborhood vitality. Thank you so much. And now I have the honor to present Samuel Cortez, Artistic Director, Los Lupeños de San Jose. Thank you.
Thank you, Helen. My name is Samuel Cortez. I'm Artistic Director for Los Lupeños de San Jose and a Community Engagement Partner with the School of Arts and Culture. Mexican Heritage Plaza, this building that you see, is not just where I work. It's my artistic home. It's where I rehearse, it's where I teach, It's where generations come together, and it's where culture is not something we visit. It's something we live. It's who we are. With SOAC, what SOAC offers to the creative sector is rare, accessible and affordable space where artists can actually activate, produce, and experiment. A space where culturally relevant work can grow. A place where we can create content that reflects the richness, diversity, and lived experience of our communities, not from outside, but from within. La Placita really expands this possibility. This wonderful idea of the Black Box Theater gives artists like me new room to create, to perform, and to invite the community into work that rooted in its identity, history, and imagination, especially for young people who are just beginning to see themselves as artists. The investment tells the creative community that we belong here, that our story matters, that East San José deserves spaces where culture is not only preserved, it continues to evolve. I'm grateful to the City of San José, the Councilmember Ortiz, and of course the wonderful leadership of the Schools of Arts and Culture for making this possible. Los Lupeños is proud to be part of this community, and we are very excited for what is ahead. Thank you very much. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Eric Sullivan, Housing Director from the City of San José.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure to be here. About a year and a half ago, I had a chance to sit down with Jessica to talk about this project. And joining many other representatives from the Si Se Puede Coalition, as well as Somos, to talk about the future of this entire neighborhood. You know, having come here just about a year and a half ago and growing up in a neighborhood just like this in Philadelphia, this is inspiring to see the collaboration between private and public organizations to advance and strengthen this community asset that is a keystone to the community for where we come together to support each other, to organize, to resist, and to advance the work of community investments here in La Placita. And so it is an honor to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity for this partnership. And I look forward, as Jessica's already been talking to me about the next project, so we're gonna continue to work on that one as well, and it is great. And I wanna recognize Angel Ortiz from the City Manager's Office, who's also here with me today, which is Reese, and he has been a fantastic partner in advancing this work as well. And so thank you, and I'm gonna introduce back Councilmember Ortiz.
Great, thank you so much, Eric. Once again, I want to thank Eric for really spearheading this intent to fund from the City of San Jose. We really appreciate the attention that you have brought in here to East San Jose. It's long overdue, and thank you for your leadership. And just slight correction, it's Angel Rios from the City Manager's Office, who also grew up in East San Jose just down the street. So I'm really grateful that he could join us here today. And so I look forward to being able to vote on awarding this intent to fund later on at our city council meeting. And so invite everyone to please either join that meeting digitally or in person, because it's going to be a very special moment for our community. And then finally, I have the honor of inviting everyone to the groundbreaking for La Placita, which will take place on January 29th at 10 a.m. right across the street. So I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you to everyone for attending today, sharing this special moment in Eastside San Jose, and all of our speakers are available for interviews post-press conference. Thank you so much. Si se puede.